Well,
Oh, sorry, Chair, maybe the last question, critical question. Do you have a credit card as SAFA? And who is authorized to manage that credit card?
me.
And how is it approved for the usage?
I have no credit card from SAFA. I use my own credit cards. I have it with me. I can show you a credit card. I don't have a credit card from SAFA. So nobody needs to approve it.
No, I'm asking SAFA if there is a credit card for
Okay.
SAFA.
Then there's a CFO. Do I have a credit card from SAFA?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, SAFA has got credit cards that we use mainly for our teams. So we give them to the team manager if the team is going on camp. That's where we place the money so that the team can meet its requirements, financial requirements. So yes, we have. They are kept in the finance department. When a team goes out, we give it to the team manager. When it comes back, they bring it back with the supporting vouchers for whatever they have spent.
Thank you, President. Daar's 'n direkte vraag. Sien nie nog kans om aan te gaan?
In any position in a democracy, you cannot give yourself a position. You cannot decide when you stay, when you go. That is the responsibility of our 52 regions, and they will take that decision. It's not for me to say I want to be a president. I never said that to them. They will decide when they want and what the decision they want to take. Can I just go back to the lady here who asked about the women? It is a fact that women are underrepresented. What we have decided in the next Congress, we have 52 regions. Every region must have at least one woman. And there's one region that had an entire women delegation. I'm saying at the minimum. So you can have two, you can have three, and one region came with 3 women delegates and no men. This is a position because we have 52 regions, times 3 is 150 women in that Congress. Those who have 3, you will go to 200 women in that Congress. Our Congress is a mess, a big gathering of people. And there's a significant voice of women there. Not only that they are women, they are quality women representatives making their voice loud and clear in the Congress. And you are invited to come to the SAFA Congress and see them. And some of them are trade union leaders. So they are leaders in other fields and not just in football. So I hope that will suffice, but this is an issue that's an ongoing matter, and we will deal with the matter further.
Thank you. There's an interesting question for you, CFO. You have presented the 3 slides for us. Is there chaos if you look at the cash flow problems that you have? Is there chaos in SAFA?
No, there is no chaos. Do we have financial challenges? Yes, as I've explained in detail, but there is no chaos.
Thank you, Honorable Mthethwa. Are you happy? All your questions? Don't ask additional questions.
No,
I wrote all down.
The issue of chaos, Chair, it's not relating to the financial report. Generally, if there are no meetings held, what are the reasons for that? Real reasons, because we don't see that money going, funding the development.
Mr. Jordan, please take us through.
Thank you very much, Chair. I think in terms of how SAFA is structured is that SAFA operates through committees. So number of, I think like the National Assembly, number of work is, or a lot of work is done at the committee level. So the consultation happens through the committees that beside the NEC, that will sit, but committees are sitting constantly, whether it's competition, finance, technical, and all of that, because on a daily basis, there are issues that need to be dealt with. So the other factor is that for an NEC to sit, you have to fly in people, and you have to have accommodation taking part of that. Now, in light of the challenges that we have as SAFA, you have to then weigh, do you fly in the NEC or do you take Bafana to Ivory Coast? And I think in the eyes of any South African, they will then want to see Bafana playing somewhere than having some NEC without Bafana playing. Then what will happen immediately after committees have been meeting and took certain decisions? And when the NEC sits, the NEC will ratify certain decisions that would have been taken by the NEC. And so the understanding...
Chair, through you, Chair. I think the Speaker is misleading the House. We have Zoom meetings that allows an NEC to meet. My concern is, you know, that as the portfolio committee, we say hashtag we follow the money. I want to see the separation of powers between where you say the CFO says yes, or the CEO says this is what we think we can do, and the CFO goes into his little corner and says yes, we do have this type of money to be spent on this. And the audit committee goes and it looks at what other issues are there, the risks that are there. And then it then recommends to the board to say, yes, we want to do this, we have checked the risks are low, we can spend this money, we have this money, and then the board approves. That's what I'm concerned about. How do you get the board to approve without sitting? Or committees, they take decision to spend and then they go ahead and spend without the board approving? Or is it the president and his vice president who approves?
No.
Okay.
No. I think even that is understood out of context, the issue of the vice presidents and all of. But all I'm saying is that is the level in which we were operating. And I know that there are these new models of virtual meetings and all of that. And I don't want to take away from that. But in the context of SAFA, we then agreed that the best way to deal with NEC meetings was to be present in person. That's I think one of the issues. But the issue around vice president, I think it might be taken out of context in this sense. When we come to when we come to the portfolio committee to present, there ought to be a preparation, and then it's not taking away the powers of the NEC. So I think that is why I'm saying it is out of context, because our issue in dealing with the president and all of that is just a preparation. It's not even taking decisions on behalf of the association. But the NEC is there. We met in early this year, and we are going to meet on the 20th of June, as per the circulars that have been out. So we are not undermining the fact that the NEC must take decision. And as I've just indicated, that in between the period, there will be work that is happening, and therefore the NEC will then see whether the decisions that were taken were in the interest of the association and ratify those decisions. Thank you.
Let me make the following